something weird was going on with airplanes. So we planned a road trip. Destination, Sedona, Arizona.
After a beautiful drive, we arrived at the Enchantment, a resort nestled in the middle of the Red Rocks.
Black Stop.
This place was filled with southwestern casitas, hiking trails, and wellness spas. Sedona is rich in Native American culture, and it's famous for its energy vortexes. People travel here from all over for spiritual growth and healing.
Acres worth of property. That's crazy. 24-hour golf cart service. Anytime you need a ride, just dial 0. We're happy to come get you anytime. The keys map of the property.
Okay. Boom.
Look at our little cozy casita.
Yep, we got our own. And that's us too. This is all us.
That's insane.
We got a Pueblo. We got a Pueblo.
This is so nice.
The place came with its own outside area with a jacuzzi and an amazing view of the mountains.
The energy of this entire area was insanely vibrant. It's like the mountains radiated peace. You feel it immediately.
Even the architecture of the casitas was cool. At this point, I just think I like saying casitas.
There it is.
Whoa. The architecture here is insane.
We arrived at Hummingbird, a signature restaurant with seasonal menus from around the world.
We ordered the roasted carrot hummus, which I didn't know existed. It was surprisingly good.
We also tried the chef's soup, which was, in quotes, inspired by the weather.
The main event, Arizona Black Angus tenderloin with whipped potatoes.
We ended the night at Miyamo, a world-class destination spa.
What's up with that big old booty? Junk in the trunk.
I never seen nothing like this. That is next level.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
After a long travel day, we had to test the jacuzzi out.
Look at the edge. Birthday girl, birthday girl, birthday girl, birthday girl.
Are those like SpongeBob shorts? Dragging it.
The next morning was all about peace and quiet. I spent some time writing down goals and affirmations for my next year. Then I wrote down what I wanted to eat.
Breakfast, madam.
What you eating over there?
Eating berries in a jacuzzi. In a canyon. With mesas.
We ordered a plate of fruit, steak and eggs,
Steak and egg action.
Yeah. You know it's good when you gotta dance afterward.
And a loaded omelet. This was a series of great choices.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
We in these pueblos for your birthday.
Today was my actual birthday, so you know we were gonna do something random.
We've been on quite a few helicopters, but I still get nervous right before jumping on.
This is about to be so dope.
It was the moment of truth. Them blades started spinning, and we took off.
If you thought Sedona was beautiful from the ground, nothing will prepare you for a bird's eye view. We were up there.
These canyons were breathtaking. I ain't gonna lie, it was a little scary though. The wind made the helicopter shake sometimes, full booty clench the entire time.
The guide was super knowledgeable about all the history of these iconic landmarks. We forgot everything. I remember it being interesting though.
We even saw a full golf course. My dad would have jumped out here.
There it was, our enchantment resort. Birds must see cool stuff all the time.
Before we knew it, we were back at home base.
Of course we were hungry, so we walked our big backs to the nearby Mesa Grill.
This was a high-rated southwestern spot right near a runway. You can eat and watch the planes and helicopters take off.
We had guacamole with sweetie drop peppers made fresh at the table.
bust in your mouth.
I ordered the Aviation Classic $100 burger with Wagyu and green chili. It definitely wasn't $100 though.
It's like a sandwich burger panini. It's a birthday glizzy.
Girthy glizzy.
That's insanity.
A big glizzy.
And I equipped a 12-gauge single barrel Shadidi bratwurst. It was my birthday, so you know I had to go all out.
We stopped by the world's only McDonald's with blue arches. This was a deal made with the city so it would blend in with the Red Rocks better. It was like from an alternate universe. Back at the resort, we walked the grounds of Miamo.
There were energy cleaning rooms and even a meditative labyrinth.
Thank you.
The wind effect.
Ooh, am I getting the Beyonce?
For dinner, we got a table at Keaki's, which is also on the resort.
What's up, birthday girl?
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
We ordered nopales, which is the pads of the prickly pear cactus. I've always wanted to try this, and Sedona was the perfect place.
You just going raw?
Should I put some other stuff in? Oh, this is about to be crazy.
Cactus salad.
Okay. Okay, we doing it. Why am I blowing it like it's hot?
Yay, nay.
Texture is a little slimy.
What's it taste like?
Not a bad taste.
Natty.
Takes some getting used to.
I'd still recommend them though.
You like the texture?
Cactus itself. That's alright.
Yeah, just eat it like that.
It's just like asparagus to me.
Okay, very slimy.
We ordered Steph's favorite things, big old pieces of meat. We also got Yukon whipped potatoes and roasted mushrooms.
Happy birthday. Red. I don't really know how to cook.
I think she liked them.
Hold on.
The next morning was Pat's birthday. We started by going down to the pool for breakfast.
Look at how nice of a day it was. Appreciate you, God.
It's good. What? The pineapple inside of the prickly pear yogurt?
Appreciate it.
Oh,
Oh, they got the ice in here? Great writing, too. Yeah, whoever did that.
Really good guys. You're gonna love it.
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Okay. Okay. Make a wish. All right, what you wish? No. Is it ice? Sugar?
We were doing way too much relaxing, and it was time to do something reckless.
Ready, birthday boy?
Ooh, it feels good in here.
Apparently, we had the biggest heads in Sedona.
Ready for the big heads?
Ooh, you got a 2X?
I think so, yeah.
Ooh, a 2X. There you go. He had to get the 2X.
Custom? Yeah.
Do that one fit, or you need a 3X?
Good.
The 2X didn't work. Now we headed upstream to the 3. You're a 4X.
Yeah, this
That's
is
good.
good.
That's good. The 3X.
The 3.
Woo!
Extra large.
You was talking.
She pointed to you though when she said extra large.
Oh, we'll see now.
All right, what do you think I
Wanna go
should
with
do?
this one? How many people? No.
Wow, looks like the helmets are smaller than you thought, huh?
Okay, so well, we have a 6.
Nope.
Do it again.
What's going on, big head? Eyes bigger than your
sometimes-
cranium?
Oh man, that didn't age well. The joke didn't age well.
We could try this one on. That doesn't have as much power.
Quadruple X.
As long as it feels snug and not too tight, not too loose. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
You know you want it a size higher.
And you're gonna end up taking both these maps with you.
Oh, okay.
So you got the Dry Creek Road. You're gonna go all the way down, and on the first stop, you're gonna take a left. The second one, you're gonna take another left, and then you're gonna go all the way down till you hit this point, and you see the T intersection sign. Alrighty, have fun.
We didn't understand any of that, so we were gonna wing it.
Got water in it for you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if we got some, so I brought some out of the car.
Yeah, no, right here for you. We're out of beer, so I apologize.
Oh, dang.
This was about to be one for the books. You ready for this?
I'm ready to get muddied up, dirtied up. Finally, passenger Princess Pat is driving.
These things are so fun.
Come on, let's go! No! Ah! Oh my God.
We were out there all alone. Oh. Well, we were out there with very few.
Have fun, guys!
We got to a beautiful checkpoint and hopped out.
was it?
Alright, we didn't do too bad. They said this was one of the cleanest UTVs they brought back today. Not bad. Dirty, but not bad. We got a chip. That means we didn't damage it, it wasn't dirty, and we were on time.
Bam. Okay, period. The celebration wasn't over. We got back on the road to head to part 2, Phoenix. A storm hit us immediately. Apparently, the sun had only been out while we were there. Someone was looking out.
That's it for Sedona. Until next time, keep your bags packed. All right, you guys, that was We Trippin' Sedona, Arizona, which was, I think when we got there, I didn't realize how much of a bucket list place that was for a lot of people.
It was so relaxing.
Yeah, what a dope place. I mean, when I showed my mom, she was like, you went to Enchantment? Now, and that place, by the way, is like, it feels like you're in a completely different, like on a different planet, really.
Right, really. It felt like if we were on Mars, because all the red rocks everywhere. It just
so pretty.
It was gorgeous. It was so peaceful, so tranquil.
And I have some theories as to why we never really heard about it that much. I feel like it's kind of like a more mature, older getaway. Because, you know, Sedona is very much known for its like its magnetism. It's like an energy vortex, and people go there to like for self-healing, for meditation, spiritualism. So if you're really into that kind of stuff, Sedona's like a prime real estate to go and
it's
reset.
It's not somewhere that you go to turn up or try to be out and all that. It's really somewhere where you go to do nothing. Be one with yourself and get some rest, like get some relaxation. The
different massages and like, you know, meditation courses that you can do.
They had healing rooms with stones in them that were sitting in water. Like
it looked like Dr. Strange's house in some spots. And then there were like animals going around, like walking around the property. So for me, being in a place that's that different and not just a hotel with a room and a gym, it's an activity for me. Just in the golf cart, riding around. I was walking around, filming stuff, looking at deer. It was just a really, really dope spot, you know? And I think that Enchantment Resort, I mean, it's just like the architecture of it. It's just, it makes you feel like you're in like a little Native American community.
No, really. I think the height of anything fear associated with this trip was potentially any spider. Like, outside of that, everything was just smooth sailing. And it just made you want to be there. It just made you want to get to know yourself. Like, it was so good.
Yeah, and you know, we went for our birthdays as well, you know, and this was a couple years ago. We shoot these so far in advance.
Right.
But it was just that kind of trip, you know. It was like, you know, we knew that we weren't going out there to hit the club.
Right.
And this was just like a perfect relaxing spot. And then on top of that, like the energies that you can actually feel around, I could see why Native Americans were like really getting in their bag in Sedona, because like they were talking about the mountains that looked like, I love the Native American like folklore and stuff. There was like mountains that looked like things like either people or animals that you know, people were attracted to, and just have all this like this rich history. It felt different.
And you could hike up there too. We had a nice little view from where we were to those rock formations where we didn't get a chance to do it, but there are people that take a tour that will hike up there and get to see it from that level. So I mean, there was so much to do that didn't involve like draining you.
They keep using the word on the internet, energy vortex, which sounds really intense, like Rick and Morty, but for the most part it is true. That is how it felt.
I got, I think, 3 massages.
Just get rubbed by the
rubbed
whole staff.
Yes.
But no, I mean, there was a bunch of interesting things to do, a lot of great things that we ate out there. In terms of the food in Sedona, Arizona, what was you feeling the most?
I was feeling the restaurant Cheachi.
Ooh.
And I had it was my birthday dinner, so I had some grilled napoles, which is cactus.
Yeah, had to.
Oh yeah,
We in the middle of Sedona, Arizona. I wanted to try some authentic cactus. Napoles.
Yes, and then I had steak and potatoes, of course, and mushrooms. It was delectable.
Everything was so good.
It was so good. Yeah. And sometimes you think, like, when you go to a place like this where the vibe is beautiful, everything is beautiful, sometimes you think the food is going to lack. It's almost like sometimes it's like the food, whatever, but everything else is amazing. No, everything was amazing. And the food was very tasty. The texture was amazing. The temperature was amazing. Everything was what it needed to be. And I ventured out by trying cactus because I mean I didn't even know that was a thing.
I have to go with the Sedona Mesa Grill. They didn't even need to do this, but there was a grill nearby that was delicious, like the homemade guacamole, the little sliders. You had a giant shaboing boing for no reason. Like, who hops off of a helicopter and puts a 30-foot glizzy drenched in cheese on their plate?
Me.
That's insane.
So good. I love glizzies. So the fact that they had that available, I didn't think I'd be able to get something like that there.
What do you call it? A shadiddy?
A shadiddy.
Just a giant shadiddy.
I loved it. It was very good.
No, that place was great, and just the fact that we had just like been soaring through the sky, that was a very great lunch. And I love just watching people make guacamole in front of you, because some about like fresh guacamole, it just hit different. Like, I feel like the salt that they use brings out the flavors more, and grocery store guacamole just don't hit the same.
It's different, you know. It'd be fire, but way different than fresh, So you had a good meal. I'll be dipping and dabbling a little bit in his plate too.
The sandwiches?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't an oinker, and I definitely didn't share that with you. That'd be wild on every front. For such a relaxing trip that's so like involved in meditation and spirituality, we did some pretty extreme activities
So my favorite activity, speaking of extreme, was the helicopter.
So fun.
Oh my God.
Like, a little rickety, but
yes, because it was windy.
Right.
So, and I think the pilot was messing with us too. Like,
he knew what he was doing. Yeah.
Which makes it a lot more fun.
Yeah.
But it was the views that we got on top of the canyons, the red rocks, like everything was just, it looked otherworldly.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
I just sat there in awe, and they gave us some little history behind some of the rocks and how the Native Americans interacted with the rocks. They showed us like little secret caves, and I was just like, this is insane. Like, how could anyone even get up here?
There was really living down there.
Yes.
That's
so
dope.
I was blown away and grounded at the same time. I know it's hard to say that you're grounded in a helicopter, but it was the energy up there was even amazing.
It's a very majestic place, and even from the ground, like looking up at these mountains can be overwhelming, but to just like fly through them and get a history lesson, like these helicopter pilots aren't just good at flying, like they got all this history and all this culture in their heads, and it really made me want to fly helicopters. Like we've been on a couple helicopters since we started the show, and this one in particular was just like, man, I really want to learn how to do this. It's insanely dangerous, but I don't know. It's so much more appealing than flying a small plane to me. Yeah.
And the helicopter that we got on was, to me, pretty sleek.
Yeah.
It
cool
wasn't.
Color too. The red helicopter going through the red canyons.
Yeah. It was very. It felt very comfortable.
But this was like every wind kind of made you be like, we good. But the pilot was so like cool, calm, and collected, and he just let us know like it's windy up here.
But it's just exhilarating, And I have one of those bones in my body that just likes to feel the rush. you know? So we felt the rush, we felt the tranquility, the peace, the energy, just everything together just made for an unforgettable experience.
Definitely. And I mean, speaking of rush, the activity that I enjoyed the most, you know, and it wasn't in the air enjoying Sedona, it was on the ground level. We went to Sedona UTVs, and that was just insanely fun. They literally were just on a street, you know, with all the UTVs, and we got to just drive on the street until we got to the trail, and then the trail just opened up, just red dirt and clay everywhere. We was whipping, hitting puddles, jumps, all that kind of stuff.
Got dirty.
Getting dirty. And it made me realize, like, I like UTVs just as much, if not more, than ATVs. And it was just
really
like
cool.
the shape,
And then there were just so many like peaks and valleys, you know, that we had to go down, and then you had to make sure you didn't like almost get stuck, you know. So you had to have a little oomph behind it. So I enjoyed that.
Yeah, so much like variety too, to go from like hearing flutes and, you know, closing your eyes, trying to center yourself, to, you know, roaming around the resort, and then to like flying in a helicopter and UTVs. I feel like we just kind of got everything out of this trip.
And if I just go back to Sedona, everyone was so nice.
Yeah.
Everyone, I mean, some of the ladies were just super soft spoken, like, and they just, it's almost like they could read you. They could read almost like what you needed. And I got so many massages. I think I got at least 3. I would definitely go back. We're overdue.
So, which leads us to skin tuition. And I mean, we spent a lot of time on the resort, but we did leave a couple of times. How was it?
My skin tuition was very moisturized. It was very comfortable. I don't think we had any situations where I felt uneasy, unsafe with anyone.
And I mean, being in the middle of the desert, sometimes, you know, people of color aren't as welcome.
Right.
I'll even go as far as to say that, you know, there are some desert sports like ATVs and UTVs that might even cross into the no blacks type of vibe, but didn't feel any of that
at all.
In fact, there was like a couple black people on the staff that knew who we were and gave us amazing treatment at Enchantment. They were even like hooking us up with some groceries.
Yeah,
and, like,
they sure did.
Shopping stuff that wasn't available on the resort. So shout out to y'all, man. The staff of Enchantment really took care of us.
Yeah. So I have no complaints, no red flags for me. Sedona, huge green flag.
A1. All right, so skin tuition all the way there. What about any travel hacks? Did you learn anything?
I definitely have a travel hack. So basically, when I was doing research on Sedona, I found out how spiritual the place was. I didn't know beforehand. So it made me think about like other places to go in the future that I definitely need to check out the energy of the place first. So my travel hack is the importance of researching the spirituality or sacredness of potential travel destinations. So I'm just going to read off a few things that I thought were important to note. There's cultural sensitivity and respect. So understanding the religious or spiritual beliefs associated with a place can help you approach it with respect and avoid unintentionally offending locals or violating cultural norms. For example, knowing the appropriate dress code for visiting temples or other places of worship is crucial. Enhanced travel experience. Researching can lead to a deeper appreciation for the culture and history of your destination, enriching your overall experience. You might learn about rituals, traditions, and stories associated with the site, which can create a more meaningful visit. Safety and security. Some destinations or sites may have specific rules or restrictions related to religious practices or ceremonies, and being aware of these can ensure your safety and avoid potential misunderstandings. And now we didn't have that there, but they did have like sacred rooms where you had to take your shoes off before you went in there to pray over the rocks or just sit in that general vicinity. So so just understanding and respecting the culture, the history, the traditions, the religion, the spirituality, everything. You can definitely find out about that stuff before you go. And so when you do go and they talk about all these things, it just enhances everything that you were already kind of privy to. So
yeah, I agree. And I think that, it's more obvious for trips like this, Sedona, because people go there specifically for that. But that's just a good tip to do really anywhere that you go, because, imagine we had researched this before our road trip in Utah. We could have found out a lot more about the energies of those canyons that we were going through, because you could clearly feel them. If you didn't, if you had no idea about this, if you had no idea about the Native American ties or the energy vortex, and you went to Sedona, a part of you would at some point be like, man, it feels great out here, even if you didn't know about it. So I feel like that is definitely tied to actual energies that you can study. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that, especially anywhere in the Southwest. Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, I mean, book your trips now. Sedona is definitely an amazing getaway. I think it works perfectly for birthdays if you're not really like trying to turn up, if you're, just trying to be awakened or just reset. I think this is an amazing place, and Enchantment is highly, highly, highly recommended.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Well, look, we appreciate you guys for watching another episode of We Trippin'. Also, guys, as an added bonus, we stopped by Phoenix for a little bit after this, and that's going to end up being specifically for our Patreon. So go and check out our Patreon if you get a chance. We have a whole tier for We Trippin' that we typically do like BTS footage and stuff that doesn't make the episode. But now we're going to do some exclusive episodes, some little mini carry-on episodes for our Patreon, and we're going to throw Phoenix in there.
Yep, some small original episodes.
Yep.
I think that's going to be really, really cool and exclusive for our Patreon members.
Still good to show you guys, our experience in certain places.
Yep.
But as always, we appreciate you guys for watching. This has been Sedona, Arizona. I'm Patrick Cloud.
And I'm Persephone.
Keep your bags packed. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.